Okay guys, here we go. This is let's see, it is June the 5th 2026. This is my first ride out on the trail. I drove down here to the New Hampshire Massachusetts border. I'm gonna try the trail from here. Park my car in a parking lot. There's plenty of spaces, nobody's bothering me, I don't think. It's all locked up. So we're gonna see what we can do by some videos, and I have one place I want to go, and hopefully the phone stays on here. It is a little loose, but we shall give it a shot. Let's go. All right, car is locked. There's an entrance to the trail over here. I just seen some old ladies in carts come up here, so it might be a little bouncy. I don't know about Steadicam being on, but hopefully it works. There, we on it. This is, I guess that's mile marker 2.0. And let's see if we can get to a certain place that I've been wanting to go since last year. But the weather wasn't cooperating. It was cold and snowy and rainy and sleeting and windy and everything you didn't want it to be. So this is the Methuen. We just crossed over to Massachusetts. That's where that mile marker was, I guess. Well, that's weird. Check out that dead tree. I don't know, can you see that? That's the pole. You're still recording, so that's good. All right, we are on the old lime green Bob Harrow Iconics FS1. We're gonna check all this area out. I know we got people. Yeah. Beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Lots of people's on this route. That's alright, I don't have time to pause for every single one of them. That's alright. They don't know who I am, I don't know who they are. They'll never see themselves, and I'll never see them again. Hey, they got trash barrels and benches. Nice. Just like they do in the New Hampshire end. Oh, chipmunk! Hi, little chipmunk! Oh, we got a bicyclist. Oh, awesome. You don't see too many. Most people walking with their, or have scooters. Yeah. Trash barrels. They're tagged. Yep, somebody tagged them. This is the old rail trail. Goes right into Lawrence, Massachusetts at the Lawrence yard. I don't think I'm going to make that. It's in a pretty rough area. Lots of crime. Actually, there's lots of crime in Salem because we're right on a border town. If you listen to Salem Metro at all, it's like, oh my God, so many arrests, so many disturbances over at the Tuscan Village, and break-ins, and mostly shoplifters from Massachusetts. There's a few in New Hampshire, but mostly across the border. Mostly at the Home Depot and Walmart. That's not surprising. Well, we got wooden benches over here. Let's take a look at that. Wooden benches. I mean, old wooden benches. And a flower pot. That's pretty cool. And they got brick foothold there. Looks like a chipmunk was living underneath it. I don't know if you can see that. Tilt the bike up a bit. And we got over here in the sunlight. I hope this comes out. I didn't bring my microphone again. I have to figure out how to mount it to the bars. I'll work on that. But from my last recording, it wasn't too bad. The voice wasn't too bad, and I'm speaking up louder now. I got a lookout. Bark mulch. I don't know what you're looking at yet, but dude, they got a lot of stuff out here. Lots of benches, more than we have. Except we mostly have concrete benches. Yeah, there's lots of birds out there. If you can hear them, I don't know if you can see them. Got the 360 handlebars. There goes the truck. I didn't know this was a road. The truck just went by. He must be maintenance. There, yeah, he must be maintenance. I see a light. He stopped down there. So I gotta watch out for vehicles. Rail trail and there's trucks on it. Hey, we got daisies. Daisy. Makes me think of the Odyssey 2001 with Hal. That's an oldie. Odyssey 2001 or something like that. Oh, what is this? What is this? No motor vehicles. MRT. MSPCA. Oh, okay, I know where we are. This is right before we get to Route 213. This is where all the animals are. The MSPCA in Methuen, Massachusetts. All dogs must be on a leash. Except Underdog. That'd be me. Road crossing. That's what's written in the road. We got a dog. Oh, we got a bridge. I don't know what that bridge does. Wooden bridge overhead. Oh, another chipmunk. Go, guys. Hi, buddy. Up here is Route 213. This bridge we're coming up to. Traveled over it many a times. There's beekeeper up there. Path work ahead. Wow, we get to go under a tunnel. Greg out in Clinton, New York, he gets to go out under Route 90. How cool is that? And a bunch of other highways. He is a YouTube friend, just like a lot of my gamer friends. We've never met in person, but we always communicate either online somehow, through social medias or TeamSpeak or anything online. He's about, I don't know, 300 miles away. Then we got another bike cruiser down in Florida, Fields Adventures. I just joined that, subscribe to it. You should too, if you like cruising on bikes. Doesn't matter what bike, as long as you're cruising and you're moving, you're exercising and having fun. Just have fun. No matter what people call you and say, "What are you doing on a kid's bike?" I says, just like most say, "Hey, I'm still the same height as I was before. I'm just 50 pounds heavier." Oh, this is cool. Wow. Now I don't know what river or brook this is. This is sweet. It's sponsored too. Let me show you. I'll tilt the bike up so you can see it. I wish I could see the screen to see if I'm seeing it. It's a dragonfly. It says Nicholson family and Cassone or Cassoni family. It's a blue dragonfly. Over here is a lion. I think it's a lion. Dental health. Which most of mine are missing anyway. After a motorcycle accident and a boating accident and a three-wheeler accident. And I got tired of gluing them back in. And that's just a design. What is that? It's hands. I think it's hands. Or is it a frog? No, there's a couple of frogs. I see the eyes now. The green frog and a gold frog. So let's see what's over here. I don't want to get ticks. This is what's on over that wooden bridge. My 360 handlebars. It's working pretty good. Just don't fall in the liquid. Oh, there is a dragonfly down there. Son of a gun. He's flying around. Of course, more tagging on the walls. We'll back out here. I don't want to fall in. Come down the other side. Our rainbow bridge. Oh, okay. For animals. Pick up the iconics here so you can see it. Rainbow Bridge. If love could have kept you alive, you would have lived forever. That's very true when it comes to pets. And this, stop clicking. That's the bridge on this side. I don't see any art, just some tagging on the stones. Can't make out what it is, but it's not bad. It's not distasteful, whatever it is. And that's that. Now you're seeing this for the first time as I am, because I've never been down this end. So it's pretty cool. I like it. Okay, mini tick check. Watch for tickies. Ricky Ticky Tabbies, as I call them. Lots of deadwood, another bridge, another rainbow bridge. Tagging just says Bond on it. There. Looks like it was old tagging. Oh, there's a plaque here. Let's go read the plaque. Well, it's aged, very aged on a block. Some type of a, I can't really make it out. There's a couple of them, but the overgrowth is hiding it. I got some daisies over here, pretty nice. Oh, there's a little path down there. I'm not going to go down it. Another bench. They all are the Fudge family, or Foog. Cool. They're all dedicated to somebody, or somebody dedicated a bench to the rail trail. They got mixed recyclables, landfills, that's buckets. That's great. Nobody will litter. Or anybody with class won't litter. This is pretty cool. This is a business down here, off to my left. I don't know what it is. I don't see a name. And see an umbrella. This is on a fence with a company behind it. Lamont's Trucking. I don't think it's the same Lamont that's on TV. Anyway, we're gonna go trucking down here. How's my focus, and I'll make sure I'm recording okay. I have the black pads, brake pads on, the carbons for my carbon Skyway wheels, so they should not be squeaking very loud. Should be able to hear me better. The chain, can you hear the chain? I can't, but the phone is probably picking it up. I mean, you hear the freewheel when I stop pedaling, but I mean the grinding of the chain itself. Well, what do we got here? We got a critter. Hi, critter. There he goes. All right. Hello. So far, we haven't seen any homeless or druggies. Just some, mostly women. How you doing? They're pretty friendly. Oh, this is neat. We get to go down under the other side of 213, I think. I think it is. Well, they cleaned up. Looks like somebody came down here and scraped off or high pressure washed all the tagging out of the bridge. Whoop, pigeons. Don't want to get pooped on today. Make sure that truck ain't gonna come up behind me. He'll probably toot his horn anyway. What is this? I see something. It looks like a train signal. It's a train signal. This one has a yellow light on it with a yellow bucket around it. That's pretty cool. Can you see that? I have to come down here and look in the screen. It's hard to see when the sun's in your eyes. That's it there. That's pretty neat. That's an old signal, huh? Well, the boys are out. And this one, on the other side of it, that's pretty cool. Far out. It says stand number 17. It's amazing. The trains used to come right by here. Now what is this? Oh, this is you get a flat tire on your bike. You can blow up your tire. This is a bicycle repair station. They have this in Salem too. It's got tools hanging on cables inside of it. I think I did a video of that somewhere else. All right. Come on, Ico. Now, I don't want to go up here because this is a street. This is just an access point. Oh, there is parking here. This is okay. I didn't want to park someplace I didn't know, so I just parked in a business where nobody's around. It's in the shade too. I'm trying to work off some frustrations as well, as a neighbor is bothering me. But I won't get into that. Methuen Rail Trail parking, that's what it is. Yep. Oh, cool. This must be the depot. Can you see that? It's like open areas where you wait for the train. It's still here. It's all made of wood. Plenty of benches and stone walls. Probably granite. It looks like granite. It's not concrete. Wow, that is cool. They got a snowplow in there. It's being stored. Let's see if I can get a better shot of it. And make sure I'm still recording. Yes, I am. All right. Oops, I dropped you. Okay. That's what that is. That's pretty cool. Sweet. It's chained up pretty good too. That's neat. I love seeing old buildings that haven't been torn down. Now, this place is here, I don't know. I don't know where it goes. I think the trail's over there. Riverside Auto Body is to my left. They're working there. Yeah, I guess that's a trail over there. Okay. Or is that a sidewalk? Maybe it is a trail. Hey, sidewalk's a trail? New England Outdoor. Something. Rear entry. Huh. Okay, automotive. Automated transmission since 1993. Oh, 71, 72 Chevy pickup, C10. Green and white. Can you see that? Complete transmission and car care service. Elrose Automotive. Wow. I had a 72 pickup. It's my dad's. Stupidest thing I ever got rid of. Yep. I could do it all over again. Oh, that's a Cadillac station wagon. I was originally looking for one of those. That's not for sale. Before I got my Acura ZDX. I just had a big compliment on it yesterday by a bunch of kids. They didn't know what it was. They said, "What the heck is that? Look at the tires on that thing. What is it?" It's a UFO. Space pod. Yeah, they only made them for 3 years. Then they made the electric one this past year. They're already stopping production on that. Yeah, I wonder why. Oh, cool. There we go. We just passed some more art. Lots of art on this route here. There's a kiddie train. Salem, Methuen, Lawrence with a caboose. I gotta get you, they need to trim the bushes though. It's got an engine, coal train, box cars, and a caboose on the end. There we go. Wow, there's a house right there, or a building. Wow, it's got some wicked cool lights. They're kind of like honeycomb lights. I've seen those in a lot of videos. I wonder where they get them. Wicked cool. Well, we got a bird, a bunny rabbit, couple birds, couple bunny rabbits. Going underneath this stone bridge. It looks like it could use some work. Sorry, bunny. Didn't mean to disturb you. I wouldn't hit you. This is actually better than Salem. There's no hills here. The hills will kill you in Salem. There's some big ones. They're not little hills. They'll get the old cardio going. Probably have a heart attack. The old rear wheel clicking. That's a stock Skyway. These wheels were specifically made for this bike, or the Iconics FS1. They're carbon composites, and they got a 9-tooth. They come with a 9-tooth cassette. Yeah, the other ones, I think I have 16 or 17 tooth. Or maybe it's 11. Oh, look out, Mama. Mama Robin. This has a little bit of a grade. For being 80 degrees out, almost 90. It's supposed to be in the 90s today. I left the house around 1:30, so I took the long way to get here because of traffic. Everybody's getting out of school, everybody's getting out of work early or whatever, start their weekend. Excuse me. You might hear me coughing and choking because of the pollen. Pollen's really bad. Really bad. I was dusting it off the car earlier and made a puddle of green. A swing? Holy smoke, a swing. Oh, we got people down there or something. There's a swing here. Now, these must be old mill buildings converted into new businesses across. I'll give you a shot. There's a river down there. I don't know which river that is, though. I have to look that up on Google Maps. There's a swing. And there's the buildings over there. It looks like it was some old and some new. That almost looks like the Social Security office. That might be it. Which I just applied for, and I had to find that place. Damn, if I knew I could have rode my bike down here, I would have did that. But yep, all applied, collecting, and working at the same time. That's why I get these bike parts that everybody says, you know, oh geez, that's this much and this is that much. I said, yeah, but I couldn't do it before. Oh, I got something. Oh, got the brake cable. So we might have homeless people down here. So we have to be careful. Yeah, I just got to get that away from the tire. Something's across the road up here. Yeah, Mrs. Robertson. Oh, we're in the dirt. We're in the dirt. Okay, we gotta go in the dirt. I didn't know this was here. I thought it was all paved. Whoop. How you doing? So that goes down there. Woo. This is rough. It smells like dog shit. We're probably in Lawrence now. That's part of the Merrimack River. You had a car coming down here, like an idiot. I said, he works here. Maybe he works. Nope, my Steadicam is working because it's pretty bumpy. I might have to edit this part out. Oh, I can't go any further. Well, at least not here. I guess I gotta go down this way. But that's a road. I don't know. Let me see what's there. I don't know if I can get around it or not. Like I said, I've never been here before. There's a circle. There you go, Greg. There's your roundabout. Roundabouts and rotaries. Let's discover Lawrence, if we can stay alive. Gotta be careful around here, and I didn't bring my knife. I didn't bring my knife. Big mistake. So how do I get up there? This is Manchester Street. So we're gonna have to go down, 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 deeper, and down, doo-doo-doo. Status quo. Used to be a big fan of that band. Of course, like AC/DC, all their songs tend to sound the same. I guess I gotta go down this way. There's the sidewalk. Oh, check out this Civic. Yeah. Cool beans. Lime green or neon yellow. We still recording? I don't know. Yes, we are. Charlie. I think I'm gonna walk it. Looks like a busy place. So we're gonna go the other way. Ooh, can't find them, grind them. Now you know you're in Lawrence. All right, I didn't know there was construction and the bridge was out. So, I don't know. I have to go back. Go back up the hill. Yep, I have to go back this way. All right, let's put this on pause until I can figure out where I am. Okay, we got more wildlife ahead of us. Yes. It's because of you. We had a long winter, you know. Your buddy from out in Pennsylvania, Puxatawny Phil. I'm just going up here to take a right, buddy. Yeah, it's all right. I'm not going to bother you. Don't mean to bother you. Yeah, that's it. You go that way. I'll go this way. I don't know where I am. I don't know what these are. Those are just like play pits. Looks like a playground. Oh, this must be the rail trail here. I see a trail. Well, how to get down here? That I didn't see. Because there's a white stripe in the middle of the path here. And it goes that way north to Salem, there's big businesses here, all in brick. So I don't know how this got down this way. I don't know. So this must be a route. Let's find out. I haven't been down here, so I'm not familiar with it. Looks a little more safer than where I just came from. Well, that's interesting. The path, El Sendero. That's a pretty view. That looks like Route 28 over there. Well, lots of trash in the water. If it wasn't for the trash, it'd be pretty. Yeah, there we go. And away we go. Cool. Gotta go around the fire hydrant. Oh, I got the brake cable clicking in the chain here. I didn't trim it short enough. Oh, here's a bike down here. Chairs, hats, bicycles. Okay. I don't know what this is. We're going over the river, canal. Yeah. Let me show you that. That's from that view. Little falls there. All right. Let's go find out, see how we can get out of here. This isn't going where I wanted to. Follow the yellow road. Well, I follow the white stripe. So this is coming along the river. Hey. This is Loft 550. We're in the city. In the city. Warriors, come out and play. Warriors. Uh-oh, we got a cross? Really? Uh-oh. Not something I want to do. So, anyway, lots of construction. All right. Lots of birds. Don't shit on me. Yeah, we in Lawrence. Broadway tire. We're not far from where I need to go. Made it this far. Let's see, how do I get out of here? Aha! I see an opening. Gotta figure out how to get out of here. Where is the exit? Must be up here. Microchip. This is microchip over here. Drive-in self-storage, U-Haul. As you can see, you wouldn't want to come down here at nighttime. Whoops. Up there is where I was, to the right, way up there, because that's a cemetery. Let's try crossing, I guess, up here. It's busy. Okay, I'm gonna put this on pause until I can cross. Okay, we're back. I went way too far. I was way past where I want to go. So, but that's cool. We got some footage that we never would have had before. This is, they have construction on the rail trail, so I had to work my way around. This is DCU in Methuen, Lawrence. And up here, this is more Methuen, I believe. Is, I don't know if you can see that. O'Reilly Auto Parts. And there's a story to that. There was a super special someone, very popular in the automotive world, the auto recycling and renewing and saving. Of old original cars. Sorry, there is a lot of foot traffic around. And right here, this street right behind it, right down here. Sometimes they call them Sasquatch. That probably just was a big giveaway right there. You bought a car up in Canada, a Buick, what was it, a Skyhawk? When he came down here, he was having some brake trouble. So he parked and worked on his car right here. Right behind O'Reilly Auto Parts. And this is the wall. Of course, it's all cleaned up since he's been here. He had it all around here. And I'll show you. See? And he was working on his car right here in this spot. And that's the reason why I want to come down here. So Derek Bieri was here from Vice Grip Garage. And that's where he was working on his brakes and other parts of his car, trying to make it home to Tennessee. So it's pretty cool. So that was my destination, my little surprise. Not much of anything, but for people with Vice Grip, fans of Vice Grip Garage and Derek Bieri, he was actually here in Methuen, Mass. Why? Probably because the only O'Reilly Parts nearby is in Derry and Londonderry, and that's the other way. Or else they didn't have the part he needed. But I thought that was a cool fact. Cool place to visit. Worth risking my life. Now, this is the Acadia Mill properties, and I got to figure out how to get back to the rail trail. However, whichever way that is. I don't know. We'll have to go down here and look. Century Box. I don't know what they do there. Packaging and redefined. Packaging redefined. So that answers that. Well, I can't go in there. I don't think the rail trail is accessible from back in that business. I don't want to trespass. Oh, what's this? This is, no, this dirt. Private drive, private property, no parking. Very inviting. Way down to the rail trail from here? I don't know. I think so. I don't know. It might be. But I'm not sure. I think it's all fenced in, fenced off. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm lost. Must be down further. So I ain't gonna go in there. We'll try down this end. There's gotta be a way to get there. Actually, no, like there is one. I'm just finding it. down there to get to the rail trail. So over that way. How do I get over there? We'll find it. I did get a compliment today from some two kids getting off the bus. Said, "You look just like Hulk Hogan." I do? You lost a lot of weight, I guess. You came back to life. Okay, I'm gonna put this on pause until I can find the rail trail again. Okay, we found the bridge. Took a while, but I found it. This is where you get across the river to get back on the rail trail. It is behind this big business over here with the smokestack. And we're gonna head back. So yeah, I went way too far into Lawrence where I didn't know what they were saying. Every business had a Spanish name, which I do not understand. At least I can find out where the bridge connects to. Oh, okay. Now I know where I am. So I gotta go up here. Oh, geese! Hi, geeses. It is pretty in a way, and it stinks in a way. Okay, well, so we're gonna go back the way we came. I cut through here somewhere. There were a lot of people in the road. The trails just slide out flat, hot, tired, probably homeless. Giving them the benefit of the doubt, they weren't messed out. So far, so good. Very cool. Sorry about the bumps. We gotta go back up here. Looks like they're working on this. We're dirting today. Look at this. Rough Riders 4x4. Remember those when you were a kid? Well, probably not, because most of you probably weren't even born yet. Stompers, Rough Riders, who knows what else. Zip Zaps. Do not touch the logs. They might have bees nests in them. Never hit them. Okay. It is 93 degrees. Very humid, muggy, sticky. But those people over there, I bet you they're pretty cool. Across the street. They're enjoying the day. Yeah. Someday they'll be visiting me in there. Some kid on a BMX bike. I put the intimidator on my stone. Say, hey, I watched that guy on YouTube. He screwed up. An old fart that wants to be a kid again. Oh, there's the stink. Oh, the stink's back. Worse than dog mess. Worse than cattle poop. Manure. Manure smells like roses to me. Okay, what's this? Well, you can see camps down there. People living. There are a lot of homeless around here. There's a tent there. Whoa! Not the kind of gravel you want to go on with smooth tires that are in the smooth tires in the middle. No tread. Because I usually just drive on pavement, concrete, asphalt, you name it. This is hard packed dirt, though. It's bouncy. I took a little air out of the foot tire. It was a little bit too hard. Okay, we're back on pavement. So this is no camping. A lot of people didn't get the message, but that's the sign up there. Methuen Community Resource Center. No camping. I didn't say no homeless. Anyway, that's alright. People are just trying to stay cool best they can. Oh, I didn't fix that brake cable hitting my crank arm. That's what you hear ticking. I gotta trim that when I get home. That will be annoying. Actually, it already is. Let me fix it again. I keep hitting it with my foot. Yeah, very muggy. I don't know if we'll stay there or not, but we'll try it. That's good enough. Now the other side's hitting. I can't win, you dummy. I just got shinned. Yeah, I gotta trim these. They're way too long. Hi, birdies. All right, let's go. So that's about, let's see, how many miles is that? 4 or 5 miles one way. Surprisingly enough, I'm not feeling too bad. My knees aren't feeling bad. Right, because I adjusted the seat higher so my knees don't come up to my chin. You got Mrs. Robinson. Cuckoo choo. There's that big building. There's a bridge over there too. It's got containers on it. Train containers. Or truck containers, whichever way you want to look at it. Whoop. More critters. Here's that other brick building. Right off the rail trail. There are lights on inside, so somebody works there. I don't see any air conditioning units, so it must be internally. Must have a big air conditioner. Oh, there's one. Yeah, I was just over there. You can't get through there. Yep, now I know. I'm glad I didn't go through there. Because I'd have to go through all that tall brush. Yep, somebody coming on a bike. Yep, we're still recording. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. There's a path up there, but I don't see a gate. Unless if it's further down. There's some apartments off to the right. Condos, apartments, whatever. Yeah, it all of a sudden got really muggy. It's not so bad here in the shade. I know with the with the 28 tooth gear, you do have to pedal a little harder. I was thinking about going into shorter cranks. I believe these are 170s or 175s. They're a little tall for a BMX bike. Ridge is cool. I like that. That's neat. Howdy. New England Outdoor Quality Storage Sheds and Gazebos. That's what's off to the right here. Oh, more dragonflies on rocks. But they're not painted on there like jewels. Blue jewels and like blue, cobalt. It's pretty. One thing on the rail trail, you get to see the behind the scenes of places that you don't normally go. Like this transmission place, I would have never known it was there. And whatever this shack is over here. Looks like it was maybe an ice cream stand at one time. Yeah, something. Okay, we're going by Union Street and the depot. Local 175 laborers. They did make that look pretty. Oh, cardinal. I think. State bird of Ohio. It might have been a robin flying by. Yeah. Got swings. Got another compliment on the bike. Woo. Going under. No, this isn't 213. This is another bridge. Hi, Pidgey. You still here? This is cool. Oh, it's nice and cool down here. Sweet. The thing about these trails is they're patrolled. Oh, that's cute too. Got rocks, painted rocks on the side. Oh, sorry there, Mrs. Robinson. You following me? Yep, you are. Just flew back in front of me. Don't worry, I'm not bothering your babies. I wouldn't do that. Dog plaques, that's cool. This is all from the MSPCA. It's really cool. You got vines going up the poles here, and the electrical lines. It's not really good. But I wouldn't want to go and grab them, pull them off. Boy, you're around a lot there, Mr. Hedgehog, or Puxatawny Phil, whatever you are. Trail rat. Still recording? Everything's still tight? Only thing I found out that's needs adjustment are those brake cable line. I forgot all about it. Electric bike. Oops. Electric bikes. So, mission accomplished. We got to see where Derek Bieri worked on that Buick. I think it was like a, what was it, like a teal green? Sky Chief or something like that. I can't remember it now. That's pretty cool. He was right here, right down the street. Unbelievable. That's 213. The ice rockets are out. Bobcat of Boston. This is Robinson. Go. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, buddy. Where you going? You don't belong there. You gotta move a turtle. You are in the wrong spot, buddy. Okay. There he goes. There he is. I'm just gonna move you over here, okay, bud? Okay, we got him out of the path. I don't want him to get run over. I should bring him back to the water. That's probably where he wants to go, but he's not far from it. Got a cell tower off to my right. It's that bridge. Where's that bridge from? Curiosity did kill the cat, but I'm a dog. Does it work for dogs too? Got an electric bike coming. Glad I moved the turtle. Let's be nosy. Right, no trespassing. What? I didn't know there was no trespassing. See? We don't speak the English. They say no trespassing. I wonder why. Oh, it's blocked off. Well, you can't get there. They got all these pallets blocking the view, blocking the road. All right, what do they got to do down here? Party? That's probably it. Probably it. And it smells like horse shit. Oh, the MSPCA's over here. Yeah, this is probably where they dump their manure. It has a similar smell. Okay, this just goes to the MSPCA. Welcome to Methuen Farm. I'm sure they have cameras around here. There's benches. Lots of benches. Don't see any animals. Okay, that's where the cell tower is. The MSPCA is off to the right and behind us here. Animal Rescue League and all that. Yeah, I don't know what that bridge goes to. Goes to nothing. Nothingness. Okay. Guess the kids went by already, or one of them did. And we got people up ahead. It's alright, you're only going to see them from the back. It's cooling down in the shade a little bit. It's not too bad. I like this little ride. I wish they'd pave over the Salem section where I live. I could just hop on it and sort of kind of come over. It's just there's a lot of businesses in between. Main roads, 3 and 4 lanes wide. You have to wait for a traffic light. People get pissed off at you. I'd rather just put my bike in the back of the car and just start after all that business. It's not scenic, it's more of a pain in the butt to get through. Shit, he already pulled over. Is he that tired already? They're doing a doobie. It's nice, just one-handed, blowing through the breeze. Yeah. When you switch hands, you let that hand cool off a while. I must say these grips are pretty nice. I've tried a lot of grips, but these ones from BMX, yeah, I like them. Your hands will still get sweaty no matter what grip you have. But these are they're not mushroom style, but they're pretty good, pretty nice. And we're back. But we're not done yet. My car's parked right over there. Get someplace else to see. Oh great, look what's right here. There's a parking area right behind Pet Boys. I didn't know it was there. Oh my. All I had to do is go a few more feet and here it is. That's it. That's a parking area for a bike path. Duh. Well, I know for next time. It's right next to, across the street from, extra space storage. Do you know what that has significant with? That's related to lately within the past year? Well, there was a dude that murdered some professors in either Connecticut or Rhode Island. I guess they wouldn't let him in or something like that. I don't know the whole story. I didn't look too deep into it. But they were looking for him for a long time for the murder of those professors. And he ended up in Salem, New Hampshire. Right there. Extra space storage. And got word he was in there, and that's where they found him, where he shot himself. I think it was last winter. It was a big thing in town. A lot of shit happens, pardon my English, happens in Salem, New Hampshire that you just don't hear about. It's amazing. It's actually shocking to the people who live here. He said, in our little town? I said, well, it's not so little anymore. it's the sucker for tax-free New Hampshire. Get every other state in here in town and to shop here for their tax-free purchases. We have no sales tax here. So everybody comes to the border town of Salem, New Hampshire. Used to be for the Rockingham racetrack, which was a horse track. Before that, it was a wooden track way back in 1916 or something like that. I forget where they raced Indy cars. Of course, they were the old-fashioned Indy cars, you know. And it was a board track. Well, they tore up the board track and made horse stalls out of them. Then we had the Rockingham County Fair, and they stopped that, and then it just was horse racing, period. The other thing Salem is known for is Canopy Lake Park, right off Route 93. I don't see why anybody wants to go there, but there's an amusement park, very expensive to get in, and yeah, nothing I want to see, and I live here. We have lots of other stuff going on, but I just can't remember it all. There's another pump, rest and repair station. And this is where I started, right here. Shh, stop spinning, you sound like the Wheel of Fortune. You got doggy bags for doggy poop. MRT, Methuen Rail Trail. Yep. So this is Mass, New Hampshire border. You got flowers, flower pots. But that's going to do it for now. The only other, there isn't much going up further. It's all dirt. It's a dirt trail the rest of the way into Salem. Until you get to the depot, the train depot, down where I live, which is about 5 miles from here. Maybe a little more. But that's it, folks. We gotta come back to the speed buggy, the space pod, the Mars rover, whatever you want to call it. The ZDX, my Z. Can't have a Z350 or a 280Z. So I got an Acura Z. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm in need of a drink. Okay, I'm gonna stop this here, and we'll see you down the